Hi guys, Laura here with Evolution Pilates Studio, here to bring you a 30-minute slider workout for the legs and the glutes. Good, so I've got some sliders. I'm on a hardwood floor, so I'm going to put the soft cushion of the slider down. If you're on a hardwood floor and you don't have sliders, you can feel free to grab some little pieces of felt or pot holders or anything to put underneath your feet. If you're on a carpet, you could grab little paper plates or something so that your feet can slide. Okay, so grab your prop, grab some water, and we will start with a brief little warm-up. So I'm going to put these sliders just down to the side for a moment. Take my feet sit bone distance apart, right underneath the hips, and inhale the arms up overhead, grab onto the right wrist, pull myself over to the left. Good. Come center, inhale the arms up, pull myself up over to the right. Good, one more big breath. Inhale, hands to the center, and just take your gaze up, little back bend. Good. From here, little just side to side step touch. Bending both knees. Good, arms coming forward and back. That's it. Warming up through the lower body and the upper body. So for the majority of this class, we will be just using the floor and no mat. Towards the end of the class, we will come down to the mat to do a little bit of bridging. And at that point, we'll just put our back on the mat and have our feet hanging kind of off the edge. Good. From here, just change this to an open close of the arms and a heel to the seat. Good. Beautiful, so we're opening up the chest. You're pointing the knees straight down to the ground to open up those quadriceps. And 8, 7, 6, good, last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Good. Bring those feet right underneath the hips again. Let's lengthen one leg forward, triple step, and switch. Opening up through the hamstrings. Nice. 8, 7, last 4, 3, 2, and last time. Beautiful. Take your feet wide, toes and knees turned out, and let's just slide side to side here. That's it. Open up those hips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into just one knee. Feel that nice inner thigh stretch. Sit the hips down and back. It's snowing a little bit here. It's quite beautiful outside. Not so much that I'm afraid to drive, just enough to make it pretty out there. Good. And then forward fold here. Shift the hips a little right and left. Nice, release the back of the neck. Toe your feet in underneath you. Bend the knees and let's roll the spine up. One more stretch, just take one foot back behind you. Tuck the tailbone under, sink the back knee down. And I just want you to feel a stretch to the front of the hip flexor there. Just hold it. Good, step it up and in, switch it out. Other foot steps back into a lunge. Bend the back knee, tuck the tail under and feel that hip flexor stretch. Good, step it up and in. So grab onto one slider. Let's place it under our left foot. Make sure you have room side to side here, and we're going to step out to a squat. So we step down and together. Both knees bend and together. Both knees bend and together. Nice. The sit bones sit back and down. Chest stays lifted the whole time. Nice. You've got 8 more here. And 7. Nice deep squat. Last 4, 3, 2, adding a triple pulse. So we squat, 2, 3, and stand. Squat, 2, 3, and slide. As you stand from that squat, grow tall. Think inner thighs. Inner thighs. Last 4, 3, lift up through the heart, hands to heart center or hands to the sky. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that squat triple pulse. So we lift up, down, 2, 3. Inner thigh squat, 2, 3. Inner thigh squat. Good. 4, 3. Good, smile through the pain, right? Last time. Come up and down an inch. Nice. Check in with your form. Sitting back and down. Hands to heart center or hands right by your ears. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and stand. Beautiful. Shake it off. Give yourself a moment of recovery. And then we're just going to switch that slider over to our right foot and do the same thing on the other side. All right? So take a breath, inhale, exhale, sit down in your squat and stand. Down in your squat and stand. I love sliders. They work so many muscles. Good, controlling that movement. And 8. And 7, wide squat, sitting down and back. Last 2, adding in that triple pulse. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and stand. 3, 2, 1. Inner thighs grow taller every time. I like to exhale as I stand out of that squat. Good, for 4, 3, 2, we've got just the pulse. Come back into that squat, down and up just an inch. Weight through the heels, lift the heart high, maybe arms go to the sky. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1, stand, triple squat. Nice. Just 4 more. 3, 2, last time, down and up just an inch. Good. Squeeze the glutes. You've got 8, 7, 6. You can do this. Last 4. Get a little lower. 3, 2, and stand. Beautiful. Step off that slider carefully. If you want to grab onto something for support, go ahead. We're going to take a little quadricep stretch. Grabbing onto one ankle, heel towards the glute, knees are close to one another. Good. Stretching out that quadricep. Switch it out to the other side. Nice. Tailbone tucks under. Nice long spine. And release. Beautiful. Let's take that slider back underneath our left foot. We're going to sink down into a narrow little squat and move the legs side to side. So we're sliding out and in, out and in. Arms can move in opposition here. Good. So your weight is in your right glute. Your right heel is pushing through the floor and you're just stretching the other side out. That's it. For 4, 3, 2, little quicker now. Here we go. Out, out, out. Beautiful. You've got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet come narrow. You've got 80% of your weight on your right heel. Come down and up. Down and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Point your slider foot out on a diagonal, forward and in. Out to the side and in. Back diagonal and in. Side and in. Front diagonal. Side. Back diagonal. Side. Front diagonal. Side. Back diagonal. side. Pick up the pace if you want. Front, side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. For 8, 7, 6, good. Last 4, 3, some days are good on coordination, some are not. Last time, good. Hold the legs straight out to the side, little down and up. So you're sliding the slider out just 1 inch and in just 1 inch. You're sitting back and down in your standing glute. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step off. A little side to side. Just make sure you're careful where that slider is. We're going to switch it over to the other side. So take the slider underneath your other foot. Come on down into the legs with me. So big, deep bend. Chest is lifted, belly's engaged. Just slide the slider out and into the side. Nice. Starting out slow. Get used to that movement. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, little quicker now, here we go, out, out. Now you're in charge of how low you are on those legs. I want you to be challenged, but I want you to feel in control and safe, right? No knee pain. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet are close to one another now. 80% of the weight on that standing side. Come down and up, down and up. Taking this moment to slow down. Heart rate is lowering. For 8, 7, deep control in those muscles. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now get low. Slide the slider out to the side and in. 4 diagonal in, side, and then back diagonal and in. Side, front, side, back. Side, front, side, back. And then as you get more comfortable, maybe you pick up the pace a little bit. Good. I am not as coordinated on this side. For 8, 7, try to hit the same spot every time. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg out to the side, out an inch, in an inch. Down and pull, down and pull. Looking down at your feet, they're on the same plane. 8, 7, 6, push the heel through the floor. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, come to stand. Beautiful job. All right, bring one foot forward, hamstring stretch. Flex the foot, lean the upper body forward. Giving yourself a second. Excuse me, switch it out. Good. One more standing series to go. Grab a little sip of water. I'm going to turn sideways for this one for just the first little bit. You've got that slider underneath your left foot again. We're stepping back into a reverse lunge. So if you wanted to hold onto a chair or countertop, that would be a great option. Okay, we're stepping back, bending the back knee, and sliding the slider in. Stepping back and sliding the slider in. Your front heel is doing a lot of work. You're pushing it straight through the floor. And I want you to imagine that that front heel is sliding back as you come out of your lunge to engage the back of the glute and hamstring. Inhale, exhale, stand. Inhale, exhale, stand. For 4, 3, 2, last one, adding on. Bend the back knee, hinge the body forward, lift the body up, and stand. Bend, hinge, up, stand. Bend, hinge, up, stand. For 4, 3, 2, good, engage those abdominals, last time, come back into your lunge, just the hinge, and lift. That's a hard exercise, right? Keep that slider still back behind you. Inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold our hinge, bring our hands to our front thigh, and slide the back foot in and out. In, out. 8, 7, if you want more, hands to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg out, hands can be on the thigh, reach the leg out further and in. Out further and in. If hands are to the floor, you can come all the way up into your pike position, or hands to the thigh. Looks like this. Good? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Beautiful job. Shake it off. Other side. Get ready. Switch that slider over. Nice. All right, back into that reverse lunge. When you're ready, back knee bends and stand. Good. Now if you're doing this workout today without sliders and you're using a prop you found around the house, you can continue to do that with these workouts, but also sliders are very inexpensive. If you wanted to purchase a set through Amazon or Walmart or wherever your local athletic store, you can, for very inexpensive. I'll link the ones I have down below in the description. And 4 more like this. 3, 2, let's add on. Bend the back knee, hinge the upper body forward, lift upright and stand. Down, hinge, up, rise. Down, hinge, up, rise. For 4, I'm on a squeaky part of the floor. 3. The last 2. Last time, just a hinge, stay there, stay low. Hinge and rise. Hinge and rise. For 4 and 3. Shaky, shaky, 2. Last 1, find your hinge. Back leg comes in and out. In and out. Staying here, or coming down to the floor. Back knee in and out for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg long. Hike and release. Hike and release. Hands to thigh or floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Roll the spine up. Good. Take that slider just off to your side. Grab a stick. We're going to grab our mat for this last little bit. So what I'm going to do is roll my mat out like this, and then fold it in half, because I really only need my upper back on the mat. I want room for my feet to slide on the sliders. So now my back on the mat, I'm going to grab both sliders. Good. And place them on the floor with my heels on. Just adjusting myself here. Lay back. Make sure you feel nice and supported on your mat. Heels are on the sliders. We're going to start very simply. Extend one leg and pull it in. Other leg and pull it in. Now at some point, you might lose a slider, okay? You really need to push your heel down into the slider the whole time to engage the hamstrings and the glutes, but also just to hang on to it. For 4 here, and 3, and 2. and 1. Bring the sliders in underneath your knees. Lift the hips up into a bridge. Now just the right leg, out and in. Keeping the hips high. Pushing firmly through the floor. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 2, make sure you're breathing, last 1, bring that heel in, make sure you feel nice and firmly planted, and then switch to the other side, out and pull, out and pull. Can you lift those hips an inch higher for me? Yes, for 8, 7, last 4. Good, let's try to alternate. Right, left, right, left. You can wait until the right heel is underneath you before you switch, or you can kind of make this a reciprocal movement where you're just sliding and sliding and sliding continuously. I lost 1. For 8, 7, 6. Elevate those hips for 4, 3, 2, and last 1, bring both heels under you, little lifts up of the hips. Good. Now we're going to go back to alternating in a second. Or, option, to extend both legs out and in, right? Which means you might start with a small range of motion and build up to full length of the legs. That's it. Keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6. Now's your time to make sure your heels are in the center of your sliders for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alternate. One heel out, and then the other, or both heels out and in. Both heels out and in for 8, 7. Keep those hips up. It's tough, I know. For 4, 3, 2, and last time. Slowly lower the spine back down. You have made it. You can get rid of those sliders. Let's bring one foot up to the ceiling and just stretch out the hamstring. Well-deserved hamstring stretch. Good. Make sure you take this time to stretch. Really important to just relieve those muscles. I'll also link a lower body foam roller video down below in the description, which would feel really good after a workout like this that is heavily lower body focused. Nice, and just crossing my ankle over the opposite thigh, opening up the hip. Switch it out. Let's do hamstring stretch on the other side. Toes to the ceiling, tailbone relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Okay, so I'd love you to stay for this whole entire stretch. If you can't, please stretch out later, grab some water, foam roll, save that workout for later. And definitely don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more workouts like this one. Good. Okay, let's bring both feet into the knees into the armpits, grab onto your ankles, the outside of your feet or your big toes, and just rock a little side to side, opening up those hips. That's it. Release the feet. Carefully roll over onto your side. I'm going to slide this mat back a little bit just so I can be kneeling in front of you. Bring one knee down onto the mat. Bring your other foot forward. Lean your pelvis forward and just feel that nice stretch through the front of the hip flexor. Good. Arms can go up to the ceiling, a little back bend. Good. Bring the hands down. Let's switch it out. Lean the body forward. Lift through the heart. Deepen that stretch through the pelvis. Maybe arms still up. Good job, guys. Let's find a nice position on our seat with our feet together, our knees wide, and just lean forward a little bit, elbows to the inner thighs, stretching out those inner thighs. find a nice comfortable seat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the arms down through heart center. And one more time, inhale up and exhale down. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Feel proud that you got through this pretty difficult lower body workout, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.